give credit where credit's due. This guard came about from Chris Howder. He called it New School. And my friend Darren Curry sent a clip of him teaching this in his gym. And he plays it differently than I do. And it's Chris Howder, so he's probably a lot better at it than I am. But this started working for me really well. And there's certain concepts here. When we started training with Marcelo, anybody that trains with Marcelo knows that most of the guard passes that he teaches are standing guard passes. Obviously, he's got a lot of guard passes that aren't, but most people who train with Marcelo, when you're seated in guard, if you're attacking, you're going to stand to pass. Just stand. Okay, so then you end up in this position. You're going to have to attack, you're going to butt scoot or whatever. So I was training with a whole bunch of people who got really good at standing and passing. And my training partner, John Davis, very, very good at that. So what I was trying to do is figure out a way to not sit here and just defend, not butt scoot back and forth. I'm not too good at that. And I saw Chris Howder's guard, so come back to these, New School guard, and it made complete sense to me. So the way I play this, it just kind of developed in the last 6 or 7 years. Just seated, just seated. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll get a cross grip on the sleeve, and I play off of whatever, I'm sorry, on the gi, and I play off of whatever he does. So if Jeff stands, I do one of two things. He stands, stand with him. Because I like being on my feet, I work takedowns a lot. Obviously, the people in jiu-jitsu better make takedowns, but for 30 years I worked takedown games, so I don't mind being on my feet with most jiu-jitsu guys. And my ultimate goal is to be on top. My guard game is a guard game to get me on top much more than a submission game. So if he stands, and I stand with him, I just push up the hand, stand with him, there's a good percentage of the time he's going to pull guard. So he jumps guard. Now I've done exactly what I wanted to do. I want to get on top. He's given me that top game just because I didn't let him stand and aggressively pass my guard. He prefers not to be on his feet. He pulls guard. I switched position. Now I'm where I want to be. Okay? So the first thing I do, or not the first thing necessarily, but one of the things I do when the guy stands, stand with him. Watch. I just push up this hand. Very easy, and I'm standing. The other thing I'll do is shoot. So he stands, push up this hand, shoot, take down. Now I'm up on points, and I'm on top. So those are the two things that I'll do when the guy stands. This hand is very important. I post it behind me. I'm able to shove off that wrist, attack. I'm able to move around. And it's very hard, even for a guy Jeff's size, just crush me. It's very hard to just push me on my back and take control because of this hand. The other thing I'll do is use this as a stiff arm. So he starts moving to the side. I'll just lock that out, make it much harder for him to be aggressive. Now obviously, people will tell you, you can jump into an arm bar, jump a flying triangle here. Yes, they can, it's jiu-jitsu. I can defend it. I mean, I've never got caught in that. I'm sure somebody will catch me in that. I've been doing this probably 7 years. Never got caught yet in a flying triangle because my hand's out here. So that's the first part. I can shove off. I can stiff arm him. He tries to get around me. A lot of times this guy will just start moving to the side, and I'll just keep stiff arming until either we're back on his feet or if he stays low, he'll just fall. Like this, just stay on your knees and move around. Becomes one of these things, okay? So, I have my stand, or I have my position. The next thing is this. Anybody who's trained with Marcelo, and probably a lot of other top level people, knows that if this guy has a grip, he's gonna strip the grip. Guy knows what he's doing, he's gonna try to strip this grip. Okay, I'm waiting for him to strip the grip. Just go for both knees. Okay, go. All right, watch his body, watch his upper body when he does that. Good. That's what happens. Nobody strips a grip like this. They do this. I'm waiting for that. I grab, puts both hands on it. As he strips, I shoot off the hand, push the knee out. Most of the time, I can pass the guard with that move. I'm not sure on a guy Jeff's size I can get all the way to guard, but I can probably get the takedown and be on top. So, just go for both knees right now. I grab, I wait for him. First thing I do is I look for him to strip this grip. He strips, shove, just like that. Takedown to the side. His mind is on stripping the grip. My mind is on getting my game where I want to be. I'm on top. Next thing is guard pull. Watched Roger Gracie do this in a brown belt competition. He did it with the sleeve, but when I've seen it since then, I do it usually with the collar. All he does is this. Nothing's happening here. We're not moving too much. I decide I want to go to close guard. I bring my hand here, bring my body weight up, come all the way in. Almost always get a closed guard this way without him being able to defend, because my body weight is what's pulling him there. Again, here nothing's really happening. He's just kind of sitting out. Weight comes up. I may move 5, 6, 7 feet this way. I just want him to do what happened. Knees, 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 fall. Close guard, start the game from there. So, he stands. I either stand with him or shoot. He strips a grip. I watch his body movement, lock my leg out, shoot. He plays combat base. Always watching for that. Most of the time with this, all I have to do is lock my elbow out so he can't move in, shoot off this hand, lock the leg out. Okay? Sometimes I'll pull it back. Jeff, just because of his size, probably wouldn't pull it back. But most guys, they just stand, pull the leg out. With him, I'd probably shoot like I do with the grip strip. If he tries to get close and crush me, all I'm doing is push him away. A lot of guys are going to try to grab my knee, my knee pants, grab both, just like this. When they do that, I'm using my body weight, my lower body, to just rip that out. And I'll come right back here. Rip it out. Don't want him to start that guard passing game hard, aggressive, standing guard passes with the knees controlled. Again, he grabs, grip. I'll usually go right back to position. The mistake most people make when they first start learning this is they'll do this. Just let go, just like a plain regular guard. And what I'm giving him the indication that I'm coming to my feet. I want to do that. I want to be relaxed. It's like this. It's a guard. As far as he's concerned, I'm seated. What I do is going to be based on what he does. If he doesn't do anything, I'm probably going to pull guard like I showed. Usually he's going to do something. Walk out, stand, shoot, or stand with him. He tries to crush me, push back. Don't let him set up his game. Pull. I can switch to either leg very easily. So if he moves to this side, and I want to go here, you can do this. Very little change. Move back and forth. The whole point is, I want him, I don't want him to be able to crush me, put me on my back, and I want to get on top. The game is designed just for that. And I say a lot of times, if I'm training with somebody that doesn't know me, or I go to a gym that these people don't know me, I don't want to be a dick. And like, if you're a higher belt, a lot of times I'll have somebody come in that's new, and they want to train, and they're a higher belt, and they always want to go on top. They don't want to play guard. I immediately think, this guy's kind of a dick, you know? He just wants to win. So I'm sort of that way too, but I don't want them to know it. So when I will start in this guard, all right? So I'm kind of being a dick because I know it's all designed to get me on top. I'm being a nice dick because you can't really tell it because I'm starting in guard. But I know whatever they do, if I do it right, it's probably going to put me on top. It's kind of my dick guard game. Okay? That's it.